The village of Obodo whispered her name in hushed tones. Anya. The mere mention sent shivers down spines, quickened pulses. She was beauty personified. Her skin, like polished ebony, gleamed under the sun. Her smile, a mischievous flash of pearly white, could launch 1,000 ships. Anya knew her power. She knew the effect she had on people, and she reveled in it. Her walk was a graceful sway, each step calculated to accentuate her curves. Her laughter, like the tinkling of wind chimes, drew eyes to her, hungry for more. Anya was the village's precious jewel, or so she believed. She held herself aloof, a queen among mere mortals. Her heart, however, remained untouched, cold and distant, waiting for someone worthy of her splendor. From distant villages they came. Men, young and old, rich and influential, all drawn to Anya's undeniable allure. They came bearing gifts, their hearts heavy with hope, their eyes shining with admiration. One by one they approached her, their voices trembling with a mixture of desire and fear. Each suitor presented his case, outlining his wealth, his lineage, his devotion. Each hoped to be the one to break through Anya's icy exterior and claim her heart. But Anya remained unimpressed. She found flaws in each man, reasons to dismiss their affections. Too young, she'd scoff. Too old, she'd declare. Not wealthy enough, she'd pronounce, her voice laced with disdain. Anya, blinded by her own vanity, continued her heartless charade, oblivious to the pain she inflicted. Each night, before retiring to her elaborately decorated room, Anya would engage in a ritual. Standing before her polished brass mirror, she would meticulously comb her long, thick hair. Each stroke was an act of adoration, a tribute to her unparalleled beauty. "Who is the fairest of them all?" she'd whisper, her voice barely audible. "You are my queen," the mirror seemed to whisper back, reflecting her smug smile. And Anya, trapped in her self-woven web of vanity, believed it. She saw only her beauty, her perceived perfection, remaining oblivious to the emptiness that lurked beneath the surface. Her heart, hardened by pride and self-admiration, remained untouched by love or compassion. She reveled in the attention, the adoration, but offered nothing in return. Anya, the beautiful, was alone in her self-created gilded cage. One day, a stranger arrived in Obodo. The village was abuzz with curiosity and whispers as he made his way through the bustling square. His name was Emeka, and unlike the other suitors, he didn't approach Anya with grand gestures or pronouncements of love. Emeka was different. He had an air of mystery about him that set him apart from the rest. He was tall and handsome, his eyes holding a depth that Anya found both intriguing and unsettling. There was something in his gaze that spoke of untold stories and hidden sorrows. Emeka was a master storyteller, his words painting vivid pictures in the minds of his listeners. His voice had a melodic quality, drawing people in and holding them spellbound. He spoke of faraway lands, of thrilling adventures, of love lost and found. His tales were filled with excitement and emotion, leaving his audience yearning for more. Anya, accustomed to flattery and empty praise, found herself drawn to Emeka's quiet confidence and the captivating tales he wove. She was used to men who tried to win her over with superficial charm, but Emeka was different. He didn't shower her with compliments, choosing instead to engage her mind, to challenge her views. Their conversations were deep and meaningful, touching on subjects that mattered to her. For the first time, Anya felt seen, not just for her beauty, but for the person she was, or at least, the person she believed herself to be. Emeka's presence made her feel valued and understood in a way she had never experienced before. Emeka played a patient game, one that required meticulous planning and a deep understanding of human nature. He knew of Anya's pride, her reputation for breaking hearts, and her insatiable need for admiration. He fueled her vanity with subtle compliments, each one carefully crafted to make her feel unique and desired. All the while he observed her, learning her weaknesses, her desires, and her fears. He knew that beneath the beautiful exterior, Anya craved validation, recognition, and the constant adoration of those around her. He pretended to be captivated by her, mirroring her arrogance and confidence, making her believe they were kindred spirits. Playing the role of the besotted suitor, he showered her with attention, but only in private, where no one else could see. This fueled the rumors about their supposed love affair, making her feel even more special and desired. Anya, blinded by her own ego and the whispers of admiration, fell deeper into his trap, convinced she had found her equal. She believed she had finally met her match, someone who could understand and appreciate her in ways no one else could. He proposed to her under the moonlight, his voice husky with feigned emotion, making the moment seem magical. Anya, her heart fluttering for the first time, said yes, believing this was the culmination of her dreams. In that moment of supposed triumph, she failed to notice the flicker of triumph in Emeka's eyes, the subtle curl of his lips.